Hi, I'm Jeff with Audio Advice. Today we'll be reviewing the STR-ZA1100ES, the second model in Sony's ES receiver lineup. Sony's newest iteration of the ES lineup continues their tradition of well-made, best-in-class products. They even have a full 5-year warranty. We're going to touch on as many of the features as we can on this receiver in this video. For a deeper, more in-depth look, take a look at our written review on audioadvice.com. Let's start with the design. The look of the 1100ES is classic Sony, featuring a clean design with a black brushed metal front and a simple full-width display. There's also a power button on the left and a large volume knob on the right. If you pull gently on the lower front portion of the receiver, you'll see that the faceplate is actually magnetic and can easily be removed to reveal the rest of the buttons and controls. The 1100ES has 5 HDMI 2.2 inputs, all 4K HDR compliant. So if you have non-4K sources, it will help simulate 4K on your 4K display. The 1100ES also offers 4 analog audio inputs, an FM antenna, 2 optical inputs, and 1 digital coax. For your older equipment, there are even 2 component video and 2 composite video inputs, just in case. There are 7 built-in 100-watt powered channels that are incredibly flexible. You can set it up for Dolby Atmos with height channels, standard 5.1 or 7.1 surround sound. There's also multi-zone and 2-channel with bi-amping capability. Alright, let's look inside. The 1100ES is packed with goodies, including a large transformer and heatsink, a real amplifier section. While all home audio receivers used to be built this way, it's rare today, especially at this price point. We'll get to performance in a second, but this means you should be able to crank up a dynamic and demanding track as the 1100ES won't give up. Let's put this thing back together and talk about setup. Some of you more advanced folks will stick with your SPL meter, but Sony also has a pretty nice auto setup. You can run the setup either through the on-screen display on the receiver itself, or you can connect the receiver to your network and do it through your display using your smartphone, tablet, or computer. The setup will walk you through a quick configuration process to adjust speaker distances and levels. They're measured by a stereo microphone that is included with the receiver. Sony's room correction feature takes these measurements and reduces any large frequency peaks caused by your room using its 31-band barometric EQ. While the auto setup is really easy and gets pretty close, it's not perfect. You may still want to get a tape measure and measure your distances from your speaker to your seating area. Some other features we love include a phantom rear speaker and in-ceiling speaker mode. These help improve the sound of speakers using phase technology to make things sound like they're coming from places they're not. As audio geeks, we always like to start our receiver tests in 2-channel mode. If that doesn't sound good, we usually end the test. Before we go any further, we have a tip that will help with 2-channel listening on this receiver. While this may seem counterintuitive, we found that in this mode, it's sound compared to one of our favorite $1,000 integrateds. Think about that. For the same price as an integrated amp, you get all of the additional features and functionality of a full home theater receiver without losing any quality. It's very impressive. Next, we wanted to see how the 1100ES did with object-based surround formats. As expected, our Dolby Atmos movies sounded great, going toe-to-toe with receivers that sell for 2 to 3 times the price. Simply put, if you are looking for a Dolby Atmos home theater receiver and have a budget under $2,000, you can probably stop your research. The STR-ZA1100ES is it. It's built like a tank, packed with features, and its robust 7-channel amp can drive most speakers without breaking a sweat. To top things off, it's a breeze to set up and is incredibly flexible. The 1100ES and the rest of the Sony ES receiver lineup are available on audioadvice.com. Again, if you'd like a deeper dive into this receiver, take a look at our written review. The links are in the description. If you like this video or found it useful, like it and subscribe to our channel. As always, thanks for watching.